Yo, so day one making Eminem Stone Deaf lyric video. Started with drawing the Cadillac, and still trying to get in there right now. Still a bit rusty. I mean, it takes a couple of days to really get in there. So did the side of the Cadillac and the back, and doing the front right now. And yep, checking out some comedy, Russell Peters and Paul Provenza green room stuff. We have the initial concept locked down. Porsche has made it, and yeah. So starting out with the Cadillac. Chloe and Ami as well. Just getting along with the usual daily stuff. What are you doing, Ananga?
Chloe is getting a massage to the face.
Okay.
There we go.
You're watching some handicrafts now?
Really pretty.
Show it to
Now
me
these
again.
two hearts.
Alrighty.
So shiny.
Bye.
In the light. Literally, they're so cute.
Yeah, hey, it's day 2 and day 2 of making the video of Tone Deaf for Eminem lyric video, and yesterday I started on the Cadillac, the car. Today I kind of finished it. I did the insides as well, and yeah, this is how it looks. Yeah, it was pretty time consuming. This is the insides which I made, and sometimes you gotta search for the Cadillac Cutlass. I search for, so kind of satisfied with the output, and I put as much as details as much as possible, and I'm like, and of course there's a trunk as well. One point the trunk will open, and let me see if it's opening. Yeah, there you go. The door is also opening. They'll be opened at a certain time where the forensics and maybe the cops will be like investigating inside the car, where Eminem had all the tools and stuff, the murder weapons. And yep, now I'll be moving on to one scene where it's a street kind of thing, where the Cadillac will be kind of going on in and out. So I chose Detroit, Eminem's place, so kind of like to manipulate the place, this city itself, the intersection right here, and let's see how it goes. There are like some other scenes to do. And it's 7 scenes that'll break down what characters we gotta do as well. It's the second day, and it's 18th of January. Peace out, man. Yo, Randy here, and it's the third day I'm doing Eminem's Tone Deaf lyric video. So basically today's the 19th January, and it's 5:10 a.m. and it's been an overnight, and right now I kind of started on the road scene, and then now I'm just finishing off the prison scenes, and then the interrogation room and the phone booth and all that. And did some sketching on the posters on how he's on the phone, a couple of brainstorming sessions on how he should be in the road scene inside the car. So yeah, slowly getting to the momentum. It's still a bit slow, giving it everything we got. Things are coming together. Robbie J is also helping me with some couple of background elements, and hoping this will come together as usual. Yeah, peace. It's day 4 of me making Eminem's Tone Deaf lyric video. Again, the target date is 22nd. Hopefully I'll get there. So today I was doing the van, the minivan, tan minivan, and I did all the sides of the van, and have to move on into setting it up and see the weak mistakes and coming back and all that. and go back to the drafts of the to-do list, and we are doing research on what the places and stuff particulars we have to get through. And Zoe and Chloe went to school and came back today. Again, I'm totally exhausted and tired, but resetting myself again and coming back and somehow doing this. Let's see. All right, take care. Yeah, this is the prison system which I made. This is the phone booth. You got the jail. You got the jail and the bed, and this is where Eminem will be seated, and in the first verse doing all kinds of stuff. It's my alter ego's fault and all that. Hey guys, I think it's day 5 or day 4. I lost count, I guess. But it's the 20th of January. Now it's 11:20. Today was kind of a busy day. We went out to do a couple of things. Yeah, because I have an award ceremony tomorrow, so I was preparing for that. So for that, we did a lot of mood boards, and that means like a lot of scenes, playing with the color tones and stuff. I actually drew a couple of scenes, and was setting it up on After Effects, setting it up on 3D, and it's all done. But there are still a couple of scenes to really color correct and get the mood right, and then draw, and then I had to again set it up in After Effects. So I've already done only 2 scenes. I've already done set 2 scenes up in After Effects. So this is the mood board that we have. This is the mood board that we have right now, and we did a mood board for the beach bay area. I mean, where the Cadillac is parked, and they are having a good time in the Cadillac. And then inside the room, we are going for this color tone, and in the airport, kind of mimic the Los Angeles airport exactly as much as possible. And then the graveyard scene, we are going in these tones. So we are adhering to the colors that we have suggested, which is we've adhered to the color palette that we have suggested, which is really bordering on purplish tones. As you can see, yep, so this is the original idea, the concept, the colors behind it. Very purple oriented colors, so trying to stick to the palette. Yeah. Also, you can see I'm setting up the graveyard scene. Kind of, oops. So this is the scene set up in 3D. Also, as I said, I set up the airport scene in 3D as well in After Effects. So let's take a look at that shot. Here we go. So the van will be parked somewhere there, and Eminem will be standing somewhere there, and there'll be a different shot of this as well. This will be another angle, so we can go for several angles because it's in 3D. Yep, so I have to refine a bit more further. Yep. Yeah, so that's day 4, I guess. Still at it, trying to finish up the scenes and then go into the character developments. Yep, and I can see the kids are here and say hi. They are also I'm not available for them for this couple of at least 1 week, but trying to make it as much as time as possible. Hey. Alrighty, and Posh is working here, and yeah, also she's doing a lot of research as well, trying to help me out with the technical difficulties that we are having with the software we're using. That's pretty much down and frustration. Also, tomorrow the whole day I'll be out because there's an award ceremony. Apparently we have won a gold award for a certain project that we did a couple of years back, and that's pretty interesting. But I really wish that it came at another time, but somehow I'll be scraping up a couple of a lot of hours from tomorrow as much as I can to really try to get this on target. Yep, so like, you know, so far it's very cool. All right, thanks guys. Hey guys, so it's 23rd January 23rd, and it's 2:10 a.m. I just finished the club scene, and we drew it and set up the scene in 3D. We were actually early onwards, we were brainstorming on how we can really pull off another story angle in the third verse to make it really interesting, but we we found it a bit hard to really connect the dots, but we are going back to that and see if we can change whatever. But still, till then, we are focusing on the main goal, to end this by the 25th. 26th, right?
Yeah.
26th. So somehow finished the club scene, and we'll check out a little bit of it. We matched the color themes, and it's looking pretty good. Couple of scenes to go, and yeah, and then the characters, we have to get down into the characters. This is the club scene that we finished. The van will be coming from here, and you know, Eminem will be getting down, and there'll be a lot of chicks here, and then some scenes going on. There'll be another angle. The front angle, and there's the club, how it looks like. And yep, that's about as much as I can take for today. Randy signing off. Hi guys, so it's 23rd January, it's 9:20 p.m. All day I've been, like, you know, slowly but steadily drawing Eminem from the beginning to get the features right and get the different set of elements in the face right. That's ready to prep for animation, and just finished the faces. And now I have to go into the poses, and you know, the attire and all of that, different attires, and then the other characters that are, like, you know, 5 or 6, or you know, so different angles I had to draw. So I had to go to those things, and so planning to do all of that, and after I'm done with that, only I'm going to the animation part. So it's very focused, really focused day today. So let's see what I did. So I drew the angled face with a different set of mouths so that I could animate them later onwards, and the side face also I did a couple of variations on the mouths, you know, so that I can animate them appropriately. And the front face as well, I had a little tough time getting the resemblance as how I liked it. Yeah, so those were finished. Now I'm moving on to the pose of the front, the first scene where he's like looking at the officer and, like, you know, asking, I don't know what you're saying, I can't hear you, man, like, you know, I got a ear infection and I can't seem to figure it out, whatever. So that's the poses I'm working at. So I was referring to him wearing the suits, the attires. So got applied right here, and you know, brain is on, like, oh man, pacing, and really pumped to do this, man. It's like yesterday in the making for me, so really giving it everything got. Thanks guys, thanks for the support. Hey guys, Randy again, and it's the 25th, and it's 4 p.m. Just stepped out of the room, and yes, kids are kind of sleeping. So today I've been creating the, you know, this character development, creating the characters. That's Angela and the Grand. I've been sketching out the poses and the animation stuff, you know, how to animate them, and did 2 poses of Eminem, I'm standing in the airport and inside the van with Angela and the Gran. Did the sketch work, did the line work, and did the coloring and the layer separations. And there are still a lot more to go. Did a little mood board, color board for the trophy room. So things are again coming together, but it's very hectic, very slow. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So and again, there were little developments in the story, the visual play. We did change some things, and it really is looking good, especially in the third verse. Very relative themes that we have added, and yeah, so looking forward to that. And I'm just really exhausted right now. It's 4 a.m. and I need a little rest, hoping to catch some Z's, wake up in another 5 hours and be at it again. And I'm really looking forward to really put it out ASAP and giving it everything I got. And so wish me luck. Take care. Hey guys, so a little update. I have been drawing the trophy room, and Zoe's also here, and they're always here with me while we are working. Nanga's also here. There you go, Nangan. So yeah, and Chloe are also here while I'm working. Yep. Are y'all having fun? Oh, you got Milky. Alrighty. So yeah, So I actually finished drawing the girls outside the club. The side chicks, as as the lyrics. So they are finished, and there are like 5 of them, and Eminem is also like there in a kind of a pose, the Heimlich, and now I'm actually doing the trophy room, as I said, and also did the bathroom scene. I drew it and set it up in 3D. Had to draw him in there as well, and slowly but steadily getting there, man. This is so hard. Yeah, so let's do some more. Yeah. Hey guys, Randy here. I just finished the Eminem video a couple of weeks back. Now it's actually the 23rd of February. So as soon as we gave it and the response, it took like 2 days, and we were waiting. We were just off for a little holiday, and we were waiting for the response, and it suddenly came, and we were like really excited, and the response has been like really awesome. So they all like it, and they said they hadn't seen anything like that before, and that was like really exciting. And actually, ever since after that, there have been some couple of advancements for the video as well. Yeah, like they wanted more additions in the video, to like to change the path where it's going to take it to another level, I guess. So I have done now those changes and all those additions as well. So it's kind of finished. It's all finished, just the minor adjustments. While I wait on the feedback from them and the approvals and all that, just thought just go through the go and see how big this project has been so far. In terms of a lot of how many elements that I had to deal with, and all that jazz. So me working in After Effects, and it has been an awesome software along the years, and I have really grown accustomed to it. And but there was a couple of challenges that I've went through as well. The project that I did before this was Saint Mises' lyric video, black and white, and that was like really awesome track. And there I faced a huge issue, especially when overlay lyrics on top of the video. So basically, how I work is like I put all the lyrics in one composition, and that way I can really control the lyrics and go back to a earlier scene, and see what elements I can take from there, so that way the workflow is very easier. So all the elements should be in one composition. So I hadn't faced this issue before with After Effects, because I usually work with I'm used to working with 1,000+ layers, especially when I categorize and name them properly, organize them properly. It's easy for me to go back and forth, and that's having control of that workflow is a huge thing for a creator, especially when you need intense amounts of concentration. But in this case, after it went to 1,000 layers, I got a real, it just didn't show. The display didn't show, and at times I had to feel my way through the dark. I couldn't even see the layers, but I had to somehow work around that fact, and it was kind of really frustrating. We contacted Adobe as well, and they got in touch with us and worked with us trying to solve the problem, but that never got solved. They couldn't solve it. They're looking into it, because they haven't seen this kind of workflow that much. That was a real downer, but somehow I got my way around it. So I was aware of that fact when I was working with Eminem's video. I made sure that I didn't go over 500 or whatever layers, because I didn't want that same issue coming here. But that really had a little bit of a toll on me, but because I had to kind of portion out certain things, and into different compositions, and I had to go back and forth, and it was like real hard experience for me. So yeah, but overall, I'm finally glad I finished this. I'm done with this. That's the only thing that you really focus on when you're starting out in the project, and you're really in the thick of things, in the eye of the storm. You just want the project. You're waiting. You're looking at the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel when the project is finished. And this is what I've been waiting for. That's just what keeps me going. Sometimes, all that effort that you put in, the product coming together. So I'm waiting till it's released, and so that's why I felt like I really should document this all throughout, though I missed a couple of days in updating this thing. But I felt it's important for me to document, because it is a huge thing in my life to be working on this project. No doubts. Huge shouts to Eminem. I've been listening to him from 2000s, and he has been through me as a teenager when I was growing up. I mean that his music was something I really resonated into. I mean I really love his cadence, how the effort he puts in. I see that, and as his principles. I mean as a artist and even as an individual, I really respect him. So um, it meant so much that I was able to uh, work on a project that is that he kind of wanted, and that really means so much to me. And that's why I really felt like documenting this. And so let's just go through a little rough outlook on the project and how big it kind of got, and how sometimes overwhelming it is to go through all these camera layers and all that stuff. Let's see. So basically this is the car chase scene, and let's take a look at how many cameras there are. All right, 1 2 3 at least 45, yeah, 40 cameras for different angles and different shots that I need to render out, and especially for various kinds of shots. But if you look the overall layers in this scene, it is like it counts up to 600 plus. So I was like very aware of how much layers are adding on, and I was like trying to keep it to a minimum, but I needed all these elements since it's 3D. It's all spaced out in 3D. So basically there are at least there are 12 projects that have to go back and forth, and some projects include several scenes, and sometimes it's really hard to keep track of what scene where it is and all of that. And that's I enjoy that challenge, I enjoy the hustle. So so that, and you need to have tremendous amounts of patience when you're working on these projects, because one thing is like sometimes the computer tends to get very laggy, the computer, and you need to be very patient, and you have to be highly organized and all of that. Especially for the playback, you have to wait sometimes like 3 minutes for me to just play back and see what's up. Just that's how it works. So basically you see all these buildings, all of that. So we had to change a couple of things. Have been hand drawn by me and one other little dude. He's in my team, and I do all the animation, and he helps me with some of the stuff that he has drawn. I draw the main elements and stuff like that. So basically this is like a 3D model, which I have made it in After Effects. It's not that easy because it tends to get very heavy, especially when there are lots of layers. So basically there are huge number of layers here, as you can see, all lines spaced in 3D space, and I had to control them one by one. I actually took the time to like really kind of go through, calculate how many layers and such, and how many cameras I have kind of used. I haven't done this before. I just wanted to go through a rough number and see, kind of guesstimate as to how overall how many layers and cameras and such stuff I have used. So basically there are like 12 projects, like the road scene, the trophy room, the prison interrogation. Altogether 12 scenes, 12 projects. Also I kind of noted down how many stuff that I was going through. I only was able to do this for only 4 projects. Like as you can see, the club scene, I have 231 layers, and it includes all kinds of layers. For these chicks 36 layers, 20, 66, 40, blah blah. And billboards, gas station, all amounts to all amounts to a certain number. And trophy room equally, I counted down all the stuff, and the prison interrogation room, so all kinds of stuff. And the road scene where the car chases are, all of that. This took like like 4 hours or something, so it takes a while to even calculate. So I just kind of guesstimated. So overall there has I've spent like 730 hours, and there are 12 scenes obviously, and collectively there are like 65,000 layers that I have worked with, and 600 cameras, and 160 plus rendered video clips where I can show you 160 plus video clips. Yep, all of this being rendered separately from the 12 project files, and then put together and added the lyrics, and that would be the video. Also for the lyrics as well, the lyrics, I think there was a huge number of layers as well. So lyrics, here we go. I broken down the lyrics into different compositions, which I don't usually do. I usually keep all the lyrics in one composition so that I can go back and forth into whatever elements that I can pick from them. So actually I broke it down for like 12 lyrics compositions. So like one might include you know roughly around 100 layers. Yep. So this is the chorus, and this is another chorus. It's a variation, and the first footage, I think it's not that much. Actually, it's 84 layers, and the third chorus, I think 97 layers. Another verse, I think, would amount to 351 layers, and so on, altogether amounting to 3,000 layers. So it was a little challenging, but I got through it somehow. Yep. Here you go, drawing them all crazy. Yeah, so that's how it went, and again, one of the most awesome projects that I have done as well. Again, a lot of things that I learned uh, throughout. That's what what I've seen that I do. I learn something, a couple of things through projects that makes my life easier. And here also I learned a lot of stuff. But this is so special for me. This lyric video. I'm so blessed. I'm thankful for God, and finally getting some. Like exposure, like getting some people knowing that how the effort that I put in, and kind of a light shining my way, I guess. And really thankful, man, and thankful for everyone. Thanks for we from Interscope, and Porsche especially, and our parents and loved ones who really support us. It's not easy doing this two-man show as a huge production. As you can see, a lot of sorry, a lot of roles that we have to play and improvise and do to get things done. And even with the COVID situation, kids at home, it's really hard to really be focused. And but it's all a challenge, and we take it as a challenge, and we have been through challenges, and we love it. And it's all about adding value to the world, to the universe, from what we have, and putting it out there. that's what where it all started. I mean, even from Godzilla, I wanted to do what's in my what is in me, so I just wanted to do a proper video. That's why I took the time and did Godzilla. That really turned out a lot of things, and it just enlightened in me. And it's a matter of you putting your best stuff out there for the people to see, and eventually, if you keep at it, it'll come your way. And this is so incredible, man. I'm so, again, grateful and thankful for a lot of people. And when you've been given an opportunity, like Eminem said, yeah, got one opportunity, and you should take it. So you should treat every project like that, as an opportunity, and really give it the best you got, and keep a cool track record, and be consistent, reliable. So that's what kind of my advice to younger dudes as well. So thanks for all the support from all the fans out there. Can't wait to see this out. I mean, I've been in the thick of this project for so long that I need a fresh perspective. So I can't see this thing. So I'm waiting till you guys react and see how it is, and I'm so blessed, so thankful. Peace, man. Oh, by the way, and we did a post as well. As you can see, we did a poster for Godzilla. For every music video we do a poster that's faster and Schizo's light up shoes. And we couldn't do one for who you think you're talking to yet. We gotta do that. But we did a poster for Tone Deaf as well. Here we go. It was a quick fix, but I couldn't do a customized one but this really works. Yeah. So, peace out, dudes.